Hi everyone, how are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Dawn. Thank you so much for being here. Please do hit subscribe and follow along on other social media outlets. All of that is below in the description. Thank you. Okay, so energetically we have now turned over into Scorpio season. So there's an awful lot more of emotions going around, but it's more kind of the intuitive kind of emotions and what it is that you really want and unearthing all of that. It's quite transformative as well. So just roll with it, okay? Change kind of comes in a lot of unprecedented ways for a lot of people, and sometimes when change is needed and is ignored, it comes and bites you on the ass and it gets really, really tricky. So maybe stop ignoring different things and use your words and communicate a bit more. All right. Okay, so for today's daily guidance, I am using my Wisdom of Avalon deck by Colette Baron Reid. This is one card for the collective, so it's one card for everyone. Please accept in love and light what you can relate to, and please leave in love and light what you can't for somebody else. Thank you. You're more than welcome to do feedback publicly or privately, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thanks. Okay, so for today we have restriction. Actually, energetically, kind of, it's very much when I was picking up on energetically wise, like everything being, kind of actually the bottom card I'm taking as well because it's very appropriate. But in respect of what I was feeling energetically about changes and things, for a lot of you, it's the self-restricting that is the issue, and it's what you feel you can't do, or that will be too much hard work or won't be worth it. Sometimes they're the things that need the most attention, because you need to realize that you are worth it and that can lead to something more, and this can be done. And it's about seeing the bigger picture, not being boxed in and not allowing yourself to kind of tunnel vision either. As I always say with this card, with the gate, because it is the gate, gates are on hinges and they swing both ways. Okay. And again, it's all about communication, and it's not what you're saying, it's how you're saying it. And you need to pay more attention to that. You need to pay more attention to it, because you could be saying something quite innocent, but it's how your tone of voice and maybe your body language are portraying it across to make it be something that it's not intended to be. Okay, so just bear that in mind. Some of the other restrictions for some people, I'm seeing paperwork, and maybe there might be a restriction with paperwork, or that you need to get that paperwork in, or there's something with paperwork and restrictions and kind of moving forward there. For other people, perhaps you're not going to get that pay rise, or you're not going to get that promotion. There is another level of restriction or something, but that doesn't mean to say it won't come back around again. All right, but for some of you, it ain't happening this time, or that you're not getting that new job or something. There's just something with the restriction, and then because I'm getting the paperwork involved in it, maybe it's the red tape around it for now. Perhaps it's not coming into play until later on in the year, or even 2020, because there's an awful lot kind of lining up now for next year, and that's kind of due to, like, I'm going to say the tax year and stuff, like, in not necessarily energetically, but it's that kind of stuff, but also energetically for some people, because it is winter and it's hibernation. So sometimes things like that happen in the winter purely because, like, the energies, and we are in retrograde as well coming up, so it's all that kind of restrictiveness, but not at the same time. So just breathe, okay, and keep doing what you need to do to be moving forward, okay? The card that I seen underneath that I felt very, very appropriate and coincides is the serpent. And as soon as I seen the serpent, I just felt like ripping off the plaster and getting the healing done. Like, the serpent is, as you can read there, knowledge and healing. But the knowledge is about perhaps more the paperwork to do with the restricting, and then the healing is to do with maybe that you can't get this done, or that it's not coming in forward, or that there is going to be a swap and a change to things, okay? But you need to heal and not be bitter about it, okay? Ripping the plaster off, that's all about your self-restrictiveness even. So the two of them are very much hand in hand today. But they are the cards, restriction and the serpent. Thank you all so much, and I will see you again tomorrow. I hope you have a great day, whatever corner of the world that you're in. Namaste, my friends. Bye.